welcome to a brand new stream. We've not been here in a while. I haven't been here in a while, like a very, very long time. Let's be honest, you did not expect me to be streaming today, regardless of the situation. So, don't lie to yourself. It's a fact. You didn't expect me to be doing this. So, let's take it from the top. How's everybody doing? And we are gonna be doing a brand new series as I'm getting ready to be back a bit more consistently, or at least as consistent as you expect from me, which is like one stream in like 40, one video in like 80 days, and like a stream in like 70. You know, we're not gonna be doing that spread out, but we're gonna be doing a little bit more concise, as I would like to put it. So, first things first. What do we expect? Just overall, what do we expect from all this, right? Like, what are we trying to accomplish? What's our goal? Do we expect major changes? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'd be curious to see what actually is gonna happen, just overall. But today, we're starting the first new video. This is gonna be the introduction, basically. We're gonna try to replicate what's happening in the real life season across 24 races. And then we'll edit the calendar accordingly. Now, this is to prove that I've not edited the save prior to getting into this, just so that people don't be like, how are you doing this so easily? Well, I've not edited the save whatsoever. So we're gonna have these two guys, we're gonna keep them. We're basically gonna kind of try and mimic as much as we can real life. You know, from our end at least. So if teams do decide to change their drivers, you know, why not? And this is after getting an understanding that Mclaren has had one of the greatest rise from wherever they are, which is in this case the 8th best car, 4th to the front of the field. So I'm very curious to see how well these guys are gonna perform. We're gonna sign some of those drivers that McLaren actually in real life has signed in the from F2 as reserves. You know, we're gonna do the whole shebang, see what we can do, and go from there. We ready? So our goal is 7th in the season. Now, that's what the board has given us. We're going to try to do 5th or 4th in the actual season. That's going to be the goal. We're going to blitz through the first few races just to get upgrades. Just quick upgrades, just in succession. We're going to focus on major upgrades. That's it. We're an experienced principal. We're going to go... There we go. There we go. There we go. Let's change some of the music to some hype. There we go. That's a little better. Okay, let's take a look at the car first. First things first, car analysis. That's the thing. First thing we need to look at. Okay, so the first thing we need to improve: medium speed and low speed. Medium and low speed is the first things we need to improve. The rest will come on its own. So let's go. Let's take a look at what we have in terms of parts. Let's take a look at. Okay. Chassis, car attributes. That's not where we're losing out. Front wing. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, front wing, rear wing, side pods. Side pods are okay. Underfloor, it's also terrible. Okay, let's start with underfloor, rear wing, and front wing. That's the first three we need to do. So we've got 5.4. What is that? Let's take calculator. Calculator. So it's 5.4 divided by 4. That's 1.3. We're gonna have one left over. We'll put that into that. And 72 divided by 4 is 18. This way we're gonna spend the exact amount we need. Okay, first things first, reduce that. Okay, front. Just pump that up. You know what? We'll do that. And then we'll bump this up. Okay. You know what? We're gonna go with that. We'll regain the brake cooling in, let's say, the side pods. That's what we should do, probably. The 1.9%, the 2.5% decrease. Yeah. And we're gonna rush this upgrade. There we go. The first race, we're literally gonna just shaft it. We're not even. Let's go underfloor now. 1.3. Okay. And we're gonna put this on that. And the rest we're not gonna touch. That just gets us improvement in every aspect. I think that's good enough. Okay. There we go. And we'll work on rear wing. There we go. There we go. Reduce that. We'll put I think that's the right way to go here. Okay, it's 26 days. We're gonna have a lot of upgrades coming in time. And what next we're gonna do is chassis. Side pods. You know what? Side pod. And here we're gonna focus 1.4. Here we'll focus it on engine cooling. That's it. That's the only thing we're gonna focus on here. In side pod. Gonna give us the 15% increase. That's just the right amount. It counteracts everything we need. And basically now in 26 days, we're gonna have essentially a B-spec car coming in. We're gonna be on a D-spec car by the end of this season. That's the goal. Let's take a look at our facilities. Race Simulator is 3. That's very good. Take a look at our drivers. So Oscar just needs to have some massive improvements. Specifically in his smoothness. This is a great... Oh, I love that. So his smoothness is something that we need to work on, but his pace... His adaptability is very good, so he's going to be very quick. Just overall. But Norris also is going to develop very quickly, so that's gonna just make sure that we have someone really strong to work on. We're gonna work on his smoothness. We're gonna work on his smoothness, race strategy. That's the thing we're gonna work on him with. That's just gonna get him to be just an absolute little Chad. Okay. Next, adaptability for... He probably just needs consistency. If we put him on wet track, I think we're gonna get some... I mean, short runs is also possible, but that affects his... pace, just overall. Wet track might also work. I think short run pace is something we're going to work on with him. And Polo will leave him unbalanced. We'll see what he can do. Staff. Who do we need to replace by the end of the season? I think the technical chief will probably be one of the first few people that we need to replace, followed by Tom Stallard, but I think his composure his responsiveness. I think if his responsiveness is going up, we're gonna be in a good spot. And same for William Joseph, Nick Howley. Yeah, we're gonna try and get him a very balanced improvement. We can't guarantee anything. Alex Padromu is very overall just strong, so I think we're good there. And aptitude is something we need to work on here. I think it's good. I think that's a good start, all things considered. Okay. Alright. Let's go to the pit crew. Development. We want to get into the 108s. We're just going to work on timing, and then we're going to work on errors, working out the errors. Okay. Okay, I think that's wheel gun will be the best one to start off on. Okay, let's keep it going. Let's do the Bahrain Grand Prix. How long did it take me? It took me 15 minutes to get to this point. That's not bad. Performance targets, qualifying. We're not gonna touch anything. We're literally gonna try and run on fumes for as much as we can. But we're gonna try and get 15th or above with both drivers. Finish position 14th or above with both drivers. That's not gonna be possible. Qualify 14th with one driver. Yikes. Okay. That would literally mean that we could lose some money, but that's okay. That's fine. Let's go to Bahrain. And obviously we're gonna simulate all practice sessions and we're gonna go from there. That's literally what we're gonna do.
Welcome to Bahrain, ladies and gentlemen.
That's just what we're gonna do. We're not gonna overdo it. We're just we will do FP3. That's, you know what? We'll do FP3. If it's not in the 90s, we will do FP3 ourselves. Think that's a good shout. Let's simulate FP1. Lando gets P12. Not bad, not bad, not bad. 63%. That's not terrible. Can we make some improvements? Okay, that's a slight improvement probably. Ooh, his straights are optimal. Yeah, we're not gonna touch anything. 14 and 18, Oscar Piastri making some improvements. 81.67. Okay, if we have to do it, we want to be in the 80s. That's literally. We're gonna run Oscar with that setup. Okay, and we're gonna think we're gonna ruin one set of intermediates. We've got a set of hards, a set of mediums, and a set of softs for the race, and then whatever we have left over of these. And what does Oscar Piastri have? He has a set of mediums that he can run this time around. Yeah, I think we're gonna ruin one set of intermediates with both guys. It's a bit idiotic, I know. But it's literally just to enforce them to focus on setup.
Track should be green.
And run plan, we're gonna run 16 laps with both drivers. And we're gonna send them out. Lando going out, Piastri going out now. Okay. There we go. They're not gonna be doing any massive runs. They're gonna do soft run. No, they're gonna do medium runs near the end. That's it. Really. Okay. I'm just waiting for both of them to make some very improved. Once they finish their runs, I'm gonna send them back inside.
How's the tyre? I think the tyres are done. Copy. How are the tyres? Tyres are going. Okay, understood. How's the balance? How's the balance?
It's all good. It's a cool car to drive.
Okay, understood.
Ooh. Okay, I think this is a good setup. Tires. Now we're gonna put Piastri on the mediums. And we're gonna let him do one more run. Okay. Okay. Yeah, she's just gonna do some runs now. He's gonna get some massive improvements. Okay, it's going pretty well so far, I think, because Norris is just consistently making slight improvements on his time. He's building up some confidence, driver preparation for Piastri. I'm gonna let Piastri just do runs on this setup. I think it's a good shout to do that. Just get Piastri to have some confidence. I'm curious to see what... Yeah, so he's just about done. I'll put him on the set of softs to finish off. And I'm just gonna send him out again. Just do some laps, buddy. Okay, Norris is coming back. What's his setup? He does really like it. It's 95. I'm willing to just let him do some more runs. Just finish up on this set. Get them both in the 90s.
Okay, that's the checkered flag.
I mean, drive preparation is pretty good right now. They didn't do very amazing runs, obviously, but I think I'm happy with their preparation. They're pretty confident with the setups. So they could probably do a very good run. I mean, to be fair, this is the 8th, maybe 9th best car on this particular track, so might as well just not overdo it and worry too much about the results. So, confidence is not amazing. It's medium. Could have been better, but I think we're okay. Let's go into qualifying. See what we can make them do.
Sessions should be starting now.
We're gonna send out Piastri right behind a Red Bull. I think that's the right choice. I think that's the right idea. Behind a Mercedes is also an option. There we go. Norris is behind a Red Bull. Okay, Piastri didn't get held up. Oh, Piastri locked up. Okay. Into turn 10.
It helps when you stay on the track there.
Okay, he's gonna have to do a second run.
P7. Happy with that. Okay, look after the fuel on the way in.
Copy.
Lando, you are currently P6.
The target lap, but Piastri needs to do another run. So he's gonna be behind. Okay, Norris is now heading out. Does he make it in time? He doesn't. Oh boy.
Okay, that's the checkered flag. Well done.
Piastri's out. That's unfortunate, but Bottas doesn't improve. We make it into Q2 with Lando, but we know Lando is just an absolute insane. That's a very small margin, actually. Okay, with Lando, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a double push. We're gonna do a double push lap on this. One plan, 2 flying laps. Just so that we can get a good run. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna send him out.
Track should be green now.
Okay, so we send him out right behind signs. That might hurt us, that might not hurt us. That's, oh, he gets a good run there. Ahead of... Okay. That's not terrible, but it's a good lap. He needs to gain another 5 tenths, but that he could do that. On a brand new set.
It's the checkered flag.
Yeah, it doesn't make it through. It's unfortunate, but we did get one of our sponsor bonuses of 14th place. How far was he off? Oh, he was 8. What's that? That's 6 tenths. Okay, yeah, 6 tenths was not in the cards, I think. however good he could have done that run. And pole goes to Max Verstappen because Max Verstappen is just an absolute monster. Carlos Sainz gets P2. Not bad. Sergio Perez P3. Nico Hulkenberg gets into P10. Because Nico Hulkenberg's pace is just legendary. Honestly. Okay.
It's race day with the teams.
Yes, it is race day. And we're probably gonna go for the 2-stop medium soft soft. For both drivers. I think. And we're gonna do... No, we're not gonna go maximum. We're just gonna run these tires to the best they can.
Here in Sakir, the floodlights are on, and it's nearly time for 57 laps around the Bahrain International Circuit. Here we go with the Bahrain Grand Prix.
Let's get going.
Lights out, and away we go.
Absolutely, we're gonna turn on battle assist.
Overtake available.
Yeah.
And we're going to see what... Okay, we're gonna put them on aggressive. I'm gonna go aggressive with Lando. Magnussen runs wide. Gonna run both of them on a little bit more push. So that they can catch up a little bit. I think that's gonna be very it's gonna cause some major problems. There we go. I think that's better. I just get that size to be there. Because no, you guys don't really care about the play and pause buttons here, right? Okay, Piastri has made up one position. We could potentially do a one-stop, but I think doing the one-stop might not be the best option. Just overall, all things considered. We just need Norris to potentially get points. I mean, if he can get some points, I'd just be a very happy person. Or at least finish both drivers, if they could both finish ahead of the Alfa Romeos. Piastri is getting close to overtaking Zhou. Okay, Piastri does make it past Zhou. And doesn't really just leave him in the dust, but he does get close. Meanwhile, Norris gets close to Bottas. And is looking for an overtake. But it's not looking all that convincing. Honestly, and there we go. Albon locks up, Bottas overtakes us, but we're okay. We gain one position each. Meanwhile, okay, I think we could actually do a double medium run. Or we could do a maximum attack soft run. and then go on to a medium. Okay, and now we're gonna remove that. And now... Okay, we're gonna open the pit stops. And we're gonna go for... We're gonna go for that soft. Because then we'll get a rough idea of... No, we're gonna go for the next... Okay, and we're now gonna pit with Piastri. Because that gives Norris DRS to just...
Red flag, red flag.
Oh, we got a red flag. Oh, that was just
Right,
unfortunate.
let's have a look as we go into turn 4. Cutting it so close. And oh, that's obviously far from intentional, but there was contact. And that won't do their confidence any good.
At least it was not our drivers involved in that crash. But it did shaft Piastri considerably. I mean, Piastri will make it to the end on the hards. Yeah, and we're just gonna...
Not for the first time today, the drivers are lined up, awaiting the lights.
We're just gonna let them run it on the hards.
Lights out, and away we go.
Okay. This is gonna get to be a full push. Push. Yeah, they're gonna make it to the end. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna put him on this. And to be honest, we're good with that. Just abuse the tires, basically. I mean, the softs are not gonna make it. Just regardless of what they try, softs are not gonna make it. So we're gonna go maximum attack, obviously, because that's gonna make it. The medium runners are probably gonna be the ones to really gain from this. Gonna be a moment where we're gonna start just chipping away.
That's not looking good for Charles Leclerc.
Alonso gets... Just abuse the tires. Come on, just abuse them. Eh, 17, 18. We're really not gonna make any positions up, huh? Okay, and now Norris is starting to catch people. Ruin your tires. Come on, man. Slight overheating is not an issue. You'll be fine till the end. Can you make up enough position? Don't bother. Come on, finish ahead of an Alfa Romeo. Come on. There we go.
That is the checkered flag.
Okay, Piastri finished 18th. He couldn't really make a position because he just got shafted because of the red flag. Norris kinda got away with it. We finished ahead of both Alfa Romeos, so we are at least pretty well placed. We're in 8th. That's not bad. That's a good start. We are very close to points this time around. After the next race, I had a zoom. We got the 4th fastest pit stop. Got some points. Williams got a very good pit stop. We had an error in that of Piastri, so that's unfortunate. We were very close to getting a very good pit stop, but we could probably make some progress. 3.2 million. It's not bad at all. Okay. Let's go to cars. Let's go to our development. So this is gonna come in before the next race, but we're not gonna have it built until after the next race. I'm assuming we're gonna have everything done for race 3. That's what I'm assuming right now. There we go. Let's go to manufacture. No. Side pods. That gives us a few positions. We're gonna rush them. It's gonna be done for Baku, basically. We're gonna have these upgrades in for Baku. Yeah, we could have 3 in for Melbourne, and then we have 1 as a spare, and then we'll work from there. I think that's what we should do. There we go. Let's go to manufacture. Underfloor. That's the next major one that we have. Yeah, I think that's the way to go here. And we will probably put suspension and chassis in now. Let's do that. There. That's some positions in medium speed. But if we just go BAM. And not touch anything else, we'll just get some progress. That could mean that we could get all this in time for Baku, which would mean that that's going to be our next target. Oh my god, our chassis is just an absolutely trash. I mean, that's a massive improvement if that does work out. I mean, 19 days, that's incredible. Chassis, it's gonna get us some massive improvements. And there we have our front wing. We're gonna do 6 because even though we don't need it just yet, it's important that we do get those in. Because that does give us a considerable level of performance. And let's... we need to wait for these ones to come in because otherwise we're going to start upgrading and we're going to waste some stuff. So, let's go to qualifying. Let's try to get into Q2 with one car. And... yeah, let's just go in. We're probably gonna get at least a red flag here in this particular race. We'll probably get at least one red flag, or at least one safety car, is what I'm assuming. Let's simulate FP1. Not much. 29, 23. Okay, let's see what the second practice session holds for us. You ran a hard and a soft. Why though? Why is the hard gone then? Okay, whatever. '14 and 17th, not bad. 77. I could probably get... okay, that might be a 90. Let's simulate that one as well. %. That's not bad. 93%. Good confidence. I'll enjoy that.
Will practice pay off for the...
Let's simulate. No, let's not simulate. We're gonna actually manage qualifying.
Track should be green.
Gonna send Piastri out. We're gonna alternate between the two.
That's loud and clear.
The first race, we had a red flag in Bahrain, which is not very common. Life's second chance. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it, buddy.
Delta negative at the end of the lap.
If you could keep your pace up on the in lap. Copy.
And we got 12th with Norris. No upgrades, nothing, just getting 12th. And Piastri got shafted, actually. He got a very problematic pit stop, because he did a pit stop and right after he came out of the pits in 20th place, the red flag happened. So he just kind of lost out, just in general. That was unfortunate. I'm gonna do 2 runs with this new set tire, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna do 2 runs in both the new sets. So Piastri ended up in 17th, last of the runners. So okay, that's at 3 minutes. We'll send him out. So it didn't go very well, but it wasn't terrible. We finished ahead of Alonso and Leclerc, both Alfa Romeos, both Alpha Tauris. We finished ahead of.
Oscar, this is the checkered flag.
Come on. Piastri does not. Piastri isn't great in this. Piastri is right now is not doing great, but I've had another save that I did do where Piastri was very good. Like he takes a while to speed up, but I think he is very strong. Like he has a very strong. He can be very strong. It's often that he's not, but for some reason, but it just takes a while. He just takes a while to warm up, from what I have understood. Usually, second season he's very good. First season he's pretty mediocre. He's not amazing. He's not something to write home about, kind of. Gonna do 2 runs on an older set.
Track should be green.
Be the first guy on track. It does take time to warm up, yeah. That's what I've found after doing like 90 different saves and experiments with these drivers. If you want to see some of the experiments, you could. You'll need to go to my YouTube. There are some experiments. We put
Okay, this is currently P5.
Verstappen in a Haas. At a certain point, we put what was it? We removed Verstappen from the entire championship and saw how these drivers would do, and we had one of the most titanic battles you would have ever seen. Okay, time to put them on a brand new set. And send them out. Not improving, but he can do another lap.
Good job, that's a checkered flag.
Oh, 12. He almost got it. He almost got in. What was the difference? Oh, it was half a second. Okay, he was quicker than the Williams. Okay, not bad, not bad, not bad. Oscar is 3/10 slower than his teammate. A little more than 3/10. It's not great. Pole time was a 26.1. Jeez. Yeah, that's not an improvement we could have ever made. So we would have actually, even if you had made it through, we could have just, would have just been like, that's it. Honestly.
Tension continue.
Okay. We got you two with one driver. Okay. Medium hards, soft hards, and hard medium. I think medium hard is the way to go. Well, we will go soft hard with Lando. Why? Because Lando has pace on the alternative strat. We saw that in Bahrain. So I'm thinking we go with that and we'll see what we can do. Also, it gives a slight tire offset. It forces, in case of a safety car, we instantly pit onto the hards and we just go. I think that's the way to go here.
The drivers are lined up on the grid here at the Jeddah Corniche circuit, preparing for 50 flat-out laps under the lights.
Let's go.
It's almost time for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix.
All right, all right.
And it's lights out, and away we go.
We're gonna turn the ERS battle assist on.
Available.
Copy.
I'm gonna go aggressive. Piastri just needs to make sure that he is going for a very decent run.
We don't want to overcook the tyres.
Yeah, confirm.
Okay, our engine cooling is very much terrible. Or brake cooling. It's very difficult to judge here. Norris's softs are basically... He's nursing his softs like they're mediums, basically. But he's lapping considerably slower than the mediums. But faster than the Alfa Romeos. All things considered. We're gonna go aggressive with him. One tick up. We just need Piastri to make up positions. Okay, going to the hards. It's a very good pit stop. Okay, what are we gonna do with these guys? They're very close to each other.
Stay close.
Okay, I think Piastri needs to pit pretty soon to get the most out of it. I think we're gonna pit him now. Piastri is just struggling, but I think we know for a fact that he was gonna struggle from the very beginning. So might as well accept that he is gonna struggle the entire season. We will probably still give him another race, regardless. We'll just go at max attack here and push the fuel slightly. Okay. And we're now gonna put it on ballast. Okay, it seems that now Albon's mediums are starting to just run out, kind of. Which means we could probably make up to P13. Piastri might make it into P19. Yeah, Piastri's finished where he started.
There's a yellow flag now.
Well, Piastri finished a spot ahead of where he started.
Line and today's winner.
That's the checkered flag. That was not the afternoon we wanted. When you get to the FIA.
Oh.
The McLaren driver there, with a race they'll no doubt want to forget.
I mean, Piastri knows that he's not in a car that he can win in yet, so the goal is the first few upgrades are gonna get us up there very quickly. We're still in P8. We want to get P5, like that's our own goal. P7 is the goal that's been set by everyone else. Our pit stop crew is doing very well. We're keeping up. Just in general, we're keeping up with the Williams. We want to capitalize on that. We want to try to get at least the pit stop award. That's the goal. 2.4 million this time around. We got a few of our sponsor objectives. Not everything, but just a few. And there we go. Our rear wing is in. Suspension delay, 15th of April. That's fine. We're okay with a slight delay. Cars. Okay, our car is nowhere close to where we want it to be. Our warehouse, we have our first front wing and side pods in. Our underfloor is underway. Okay. We can use our underfloor, side pod, and front wing for the Australian Grand Prix. Do we want to do that? I feel like we do. On both cars. Front wing on both cars. Side pod on both cars. We're risking some stuff here, obviously, but we're okay with that. That brings us up considerably. Okay? That puts us as the 5th best car? 4th or 5th best car? That could mean that we can get into the points a little quicker. Next we're working on is high speed. That's the thing we're going to be focusing on next. We've not really focused on that. But let's go to car development and let's start the next front wing. And we'll put this on 18. And what we'll do is we'll put this up and this up. What that will do is it'll start making a slight dent in our high speed. Meanwhile, we'll keep progressing. Now, we also want brake cooling. We'll sacrifice some brake cooling here. I think we'll sacrifice brake cooling for some dirty air tolerance. We'll not sacrifice any brake cooling. You know what? We'll do that. We'll sacrifice a slight bit, but not too much. And we'll just pump in everybody. 3. That'll be 38 days. That'll give us a lot more time. Next, underfloor. Right. Underfloor is something we have rushed in. We'll do 17. We'll go down on this. No progress. And what we'll do is... I think we just want a measured improvements. I think we just need to accept that that's the progress we're gonna make. I think 0.55 Gs, that's 39 days. So that's 40 days. That's what? When is that? That's calendar circuits. That's gonna be a manufacturer's comes in here, which means that at Monaco is when we're gonna have those upgrades. Honestly, I'm okay with that. But let's go into race prep. We'll put Q2, just a safe run, and we'll get into the first race again, into the race for race 3. We'll get that in. We'll see what we can do.
It's
all
wonderful
things
to be
considered.
back down under for the Australian Grand Prix. There may be several street circuits on the end.
But okay. It's not a sprint in Australia. Why did I think it was a sprint in Australia? Okay. As you guys know, if you've been here before, I simulate FP1 and FP2, and then based on what percentage, what confidence we get, we will run the satisfaction. We'll run FP3 or not, depending. If you can get above 80%, I think I'm happy. Let's keep an eye on our car parts. Piastri is slightly nicer to his gearbox as opposed to Norris, but that's okay. Simulate FP1. Norris doesn't run any other tire. 70, 76. That's not a bad setup at all, actually, as a baseline. Okay, we're gonna run that. Yes, go. Okay. Alright. FE2. Do we get 90s? 85 and 89. So yeah, we're probably gonna get a 90% here. Yeah, it's probably a 90. This is absolutely gonna be a 90%. That's... Oh! Okay. $96 and $92. Perfect. I'm happy with where we are. 90% is a very good setup.
Let's hope the teams...
And let's get into qualifying. That's something we do manage ourselves. Because that does... Okay. We're gonna run... We're gonna do 2 runs. In the first one, and then the next one we're gonna do just one single run. Go into qualifying. Send them in.
Okay, so that's a green light.
There we go. Gonna send him out right. There we go. Piastri gets a very clean run.
Drive to the Delta. And we box this lap, cool the car.
Okay.
Within 7/10.
Your P10. It looks like a nice lap, Oscar.
I could recharge on and box this lap. Copy.
Okay. Ooh, faster than a Mercedes with Lando, but it seems that Piastri needs a second run. Think Lando is safe, but Piastri isn't, which means Piastri needs to do another run. And he does not improve. Piastri's out. And Lando is in. Absolutely. He's 100% in. He's going to be at the most 15th. 11th. Beautiful. Lando could actually get into Q3 here. One set of tires. That's what it took. I'm gonna put him on 2 sets again, 2 runs again. And we're gonna send him out basically right away.
Track should be green now.
He got held up. Massively held up. Got held up on both laps, I think. Got held up on both laps like an absolute animal. Just what the hell? He's just gonna go out right away. Can't Hamilton.
That is the checkered flag, so we are box this lap.
And Lando does not make it through. Lando had a very good run in the first Q1, but in Q2 he just didn't have that same run. Yeah, like there was a 6/10 is what he had in the bag, but he just couldn't make it happen. Honestly, his Q1 run would have gotten him into Q3. That's just a shame. It's just a shame. Alexander Albon makes it in for Williams. On the other hand, we outqualify both Alfa Romeos and Alfa Tauris, who we are realistically the ones who are fighting for 7th at least. For our, as you guys know, our goal is to get 5th. So that's Max Verstappen does Max Verstappen. Whoa. Max Verstappen does Max Verstappen things and gets pole. Okay. Medium hard it is, it seems. Soft hard medium is also a strategy. How many mediums do we have? We have 1 medium with 2 sets of softs. Meanwhile, Oscar has 3 sets of softs. So Oscar could literally do a medium soft strategy. Or medium soft strategy. You know what? We're gonna do medium hard with both drivers, and we'll see how we change the strategy in case there are any red flag safety cars and whatnot. We'll go into the softs as soon as there's a safety car. I think. Just save us trouble.
And away we go.
Okay. First things first. Turn that on, and we'll go like this. We'll go aggressive. We're not gonna go maximum attack. We're just gonna go aggressive. Okay, our car is better than the Williams of... is not really catching the Haas. That's unfortunate, actually. It's not catching the Haas. And Piastri just needs to be better than the Alfa Romeos. That's basically what he needs to do. He just needs to have the pace in hand to overpower the Alfa Romeos. He's doing what he needs to do. He's leaving De Vries behind. I do like that. I really do like that. Oh, slight yellow flag. Hamilton running wide. Yeah, it's okay, whatever. Norris has left Sargent behind, but he's struggling to catch the Haas. 2 Haas's. But Magnussen runs wide, which makes it easier. Okay, Sainz. That's pit. You know what we're gonna do? Okay, this is a 1 tick down. Right? He is running conservative. One click down. Okay. It's past that line. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? After lap, what is that, 26? On lap 26, we'll check how, if the tires are good, the mediums are good enough to go to lap 30. If they do, on lap 30, we go to the softs. I think that's what we're gonna do. And with Oscar will pit. I think we owe it to ourselves to do that. Okay, Oscar, we will pit because Oscar does not have the same tire wear. Lando could potentially make it.
Box.
Oh, he's easily making it. Is he catching Albon? Where is Lando? Gonna go onto the softs. Lando might actually make it on an insane strategy of medium to soft. Comes out in 14th, but he is the fastest guy on track at some point. He's gonna be faster than Albon, but he's made up net positions. Right? That's basically what he's done. He's made up positions in the pits. He's now in 10th, but he's only gonna go forward for a very, very long run. Okay, he's now catching Gasly and Ocon. Because his tires are just better. Oh, wow, I think we just played a blinder here with both drivers. Come on, Lando. Make it to 9th, buddy. Talk about an absolutely insane strategy. He's about 10% better tires than the rest of the grid. I mean, he's gonna get a point. He should be getting at least 1 point, if not more, right now. Is he gonna catch Russell in time? Not really. He's not really in any position to catch Russell.
Max Verstappen over the finish line and today's winner.
Okay, that's the checkered flag. Checkered flag.
Finishing 9th! Oh my god, Lando.
What
The
a
medium
remarkable
soft.
drive by Lando.
It was a very good drive by Lando Norris, making up 5 positions. Piastri finishing 16th, not losing out any positions, making his strategy work. Oh, wow. The medium to soft was the run that he needed. That puts us to 7th. That does bring us closer to Alpine for a fight here. Right here. There we go. Slight progress. Come on. Keep it going, buddy. And keeping going with our points. But Red Bull gets an absolute blinder. But we're still 10, 11 points behind. Still getting some decent points in the fastest pit stop. Want to get this at least. This is something we really do want to get. Two very good stops. Very nice. We're good. Doing very well. Driver bonuses. Finished 9th or higher for Lando was his bonus clause. Okay. That does reduce our net income, but that's okay. We're okay with that. I think that's alright. Okay, side pods are done. There's no damage. Car part inspection. Everything is fine. Piastri is improving. Lando's accuracy is improving. He's now overall 80s. His adaptability is not really going up, but we're okay with that for now. Let's take a look at standings and F2. Ralph Bouchon, 3 race wins. That's absolutely... Ralph Bouchon is doing very well. Ollie Behrman has 1 DNF. 3 yeah, Ralph Bouchon is just really just running circles around them. Okay, F3. Gabriel Bortoletto is the one that in real life McLaren has signed. Gabriele Mini is someone we should keep an eye on because he's apparently very, very strong. But that's okay. Let's go to training schedule. And now we will work on reducing the time. We're gonna work on fatigue reduction. And then it reduces the chance of mistakes. Yeah, that's good. I think... I think we'll do wheel gun here, and then we'll just reduce some fatigue, and then we'll keep progressing that way. Let's go to facilities. Let's take a look at what we can do to improve our facilities. Boardroom. No, we'll go to staff facilities. We need to work on that, the race simulators. We'll increase... No, we're not going to increase. Team Hub. Yeah, let's put 1.5 million into that. Just to progress, have some progression. Chassis is in, front wing is in. There we go. Time to manufacture the rear wing. We'll get it in for the next race, all 6 of them. And chassis as well. So this we will have a new chassis for the next race. That's the main thing we want. We want these progressions to be very quick and in succession. But let's go to development. Okay. Which okay, we have our side pods installed. Which means that once we put this in, well, we're gonna put 3 there, 5 there, and the first thing we'll do is we'll reduce that, and we will start working towards airflow middle and engine cooling. There we go. I think that's what we'll do. There we go. That will have a slight reduce in top speed, but we're okay with that. For now, I think important is progress in the high speed now. That is what we need to focus on. We'll just... Ooh. That is not something we want. Yeah, I think we'll run with that then. Yeah, we'll have to go that way then. Do we want to do a side pod intense? That's 3 million. What that will do is it'll increase. I think a one-time in side pod is, I think, a good choice here. It will be done at the same time. We're not going to rush it anyway, so it'll be done at the same time. We'll spend a little bit more right now. And we'll do the same with suspension, I think. Okay, let's keep it going. Let's keep an understanding of where we are. But now we've got a regulation vote. Okay, we want... Let's work on a cooling focused change instead of airflow, because then we can make use of our wind tunnel that we do have, I think. Yeah. To kind of overpower everybody else. Okay. We're not gonna do that. Of our already 24 races, we're not gonna get them to do 18 races and use them. You know, we're just not, that's not the right way to go here. Okay, manufacture suspension now. We could do this. What that would do is that would get us a suspension for Lando in for Baku. I think that's the right way to go here. Okay, regulation vote. Oh, just a whitewash on cooling focused. Oh damn, I've not seen this in a long time. Okay, now we're gonna start spending a little bit of our R&D. Okay, both drivers have now got warehouse suspension. Yeah, so we're gonna have it on Lando's car. What that will show us is that we're the 11th best car, but if we change the car to car 2, it'll be 5th. Yeah, so our suspension has a big effect on our car. It makes us the 3rd best car. Jeez. That brings us up quite a bit. We're making a lot of progress very quickly, and I'm very proud of that for now. Oh, never mind. Sorry. So right now we're the 4th best car. 7th, that means 4th, right? Because 1 is 1st, 2, 3 is 2nd, 5 is 3rd, 7th is 4th. We're the 4th best car, maybe 5th. 4th, 5th best car on the grid right now. And then with Lando, we are the 3rd. 3rd and 4th. So getting us to just very much Oh, but we also have a chassis that goes onto car 2. So our chassis puts us even closer. Ooh, makes us the 3rd best. Oh, this is very, very good. We're making some good progress. I'm happy with what we're doing. Very, very happy. There we go. Team Hub is in. And Race Simulator is doing very well. We're happy. We're doing great. But okay. And it's... Let's go to research. We'll research this. And we'll put the rest of our research into this, actually. I think. There we go. Let's gain some expertise. 700k, that's literally nothing. That's 1 in chassis. It's good. Let's try to get 1 driver into Q3. It's a long shot, but I think we can try. At the very least. For this sprint weekend. Now, we're gonna be... We are going to... not simulate FP1 this time. Because we only have 1 practice session. We want this to be the right one. We want to get this right very quickly. There we go. Gonna do that. Yeah, I think that's the right way to go here. I think I'm gonna do that. And we will turn this down. There we go. Thank you. Just goes down. We're gonna manage this practice session because we're not. We need to make the best of this sprint weekend. Oscar goes out first. Avoid high risk curbs. You too. And to be honest, I think that will make it so that they really just don't use their tires very much. I'm curious to see if we can get more points. Lando on no push. Terrible running is 2 seconds off of Sainz. That's looking a 1 second difference. Jeez, okay. I'm curious to see
How's the balance?
if it overall is that
Is everything okay with the car? It doesn't
that
feel right.
overall great.
Okay, understood.
Oscar, is the car all okay?
We need them to come back in. Holy crap. Okay. There we go. Okay, Oscar doesn't like the setup either, so we're probably gonna send him in. Okay, time to see if we can get some more good runs out of this. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Can Lando make improvements? Yeah, he's made 2 times improvement. Picking up the pace. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. Alright. Doesn't look like he's gonna improve much. Yeah, it's been another 2 times improvement. It's good satisfaction.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Understood.
He's just shouting. Yeah, I'm happy! He shouts it.
How's the balance?
Ooh, that's great. %, 83 for Oscar. Okay, that does leave me with a good feeling. I mean, I think we're not gonna get anything done here, but it's a sprint weekend, so I'm good. Ooh, my tea is very hot. And if you're wondering how come I have tea, yeah, I just got it. Okay, stop judging. Don't judge me, man. Don't judge me.
Okay, Lando, that is the checkered flag, so we are box this lap.
Okay. The time difference was 2/10 between the two of them. That's a very good run, actually. We're clear of the Alfa Romeos and an AlphaTauri because they had around the same times as Lando. So just absolutely clear of that. We have a bad confidence that this is gonna get in our way a little bit. I think we're gonna have these guys struggle. Okay, this is just a good setup. This is just a good setup. Good enough. This is a slight improvement. Seems, yeah, seems like a slight improvement. I'm gonna do 2 runs with both of them. And get them into 20.
Okay, Oscar. So the track will go green now.
Imagine that.
Red flag, red flag.
There's someone
Now this
crashing
was at
out.
turn 1. And ends up making contact with the barrier. That would have knocked their confidence, I'm sure.
Okay, so that's shafted us. Tsunoda is out. Ooh, that running out so quickly is just gonna have an issue. Oh, wow, okay, that's a very good lap, actually. P10 for Piastri.
P10.
I think Norris
lap.
is clear.
Okay, look after the fuel on the way in.
Norris is through.
We're now at P7.
And-
P7 at the moment.
Piastri might not be. Yeah, I don't have time to send them out. It is what it is. Oh, but so many of them cannot do runs. Oh, Piastri's through. Let's go! Both drivers are into Q2! Okay, out qualifying both Alpines, both Haas's for now. But we'll see what we can do. 73%. Okay, not bad. Alright, 2 runs for both drivers. I'm gonna put them on that set. And that's it. Yeah, that's right. And we're gonna send them out on a brand new set. We'll use 1 set of tires yet again.
And track should be green.
Okay, Piastri's behind Perez. We're alternating them, by the way, just so you guys know, because that way, you know, both of them get a run 4/10 off of Perez.
You are currently P6.
Piastri on his second run does get through.
Okay, that's the checkered flag.
Lando is into Q3. Let's go. Wow. Our first Q3 appearance. That's not bad. On the 4th race? That's very good. It's a very big difference, and that's a very quick improvement. I'm very happy about that, all things considered. And let's not forget, Lando is on a newer spec. He has 2 new parts that Oscar doesn't have. So Oscar is basically in the same one, so doing very well. He was 2/10 off of Carlos Sainz as well, ahead of the Mercedes. I mean, now he's just... time to do what we do best.
Okay, so that's a green light.
Okay. It's gonna get a very clean runs. 2 very, very clean runs. His first lap was a 43.8.
So this is P5, which
Not
is a very good position to be in.
I'm gonna send him out on this tire.
Okay, that is the checkered flag.
What a beautiful qualifying. That's beautiful. Out qualifying a Mercedes. An Aston Martin, a Red Bull. Damn. He was not too far. So we're on par with the Mercedes at the moment. That's some great stuff. Not gonna lie. I mean, 1.2 seconds off of Charles Leclerc, but still, Jesus. I mean, we're gonna test out that setup just a little bit, and we're not gonna touch this. I'm gonna simulate FP2 because that doesn't really affect us much. It's a slight improvement, slight improvement. Okay. Now, time for the sprint. I mean, soft is the way to go, I think. We have enough soft compounds. We do. Oh, wow. We did make it into an optimal. Yeah, we increased about 1%. Couldn't really improve that one anyway, so we're good. I think 6th.
Our sprint today sees the driver. Now's the time for the sprint. Here in Baku.
We're only gonna put it on overtake assist, race
And
assist,
it's
battle
lights
assist.
out, and away we go.
We're not touching anything else.
Overtake is available.
Yeah, confirm.
Just gonna put him on high aggression.
Let's see what happened there. Now
That's a
we're
red flag.
watching Esteban on.
We don't even need to know. We just want to see what happened. 8th. Okay. We're not using an extra set of soft tires because that's just gonna cause us problems.
Now the sprint can resume.
But okay, let's see. What can he do?
It's lights out, and away we go.
We're gonna do this. You're all using new tires, and I am not gonna use new tires. What that will do for me is that it's gonna get me out of the place. Oops. But I think our race pace is better than the Williams guys. I think Lando is just quicker than Perez. He's catching Perez quite rapidly. So it's better than the Alpines. But not good enough. Ooh. Okay, now we'll put it onto the softs. New softs on. Okay, now we're gonna put new softs on. Because now everyone else has used up all their new softs, and we are using up our
The sprint is about to restart here.
unless they have like 19 million pairs of softs,
And
as
it's
opposed to
lights
us.
out, and away we go.
Yeah, boy. There we go. There we go.
And Sainz crosses the line first.
Pin
He's
8 and
taken the
12.
win.
That's good. Gets us some points.
Well done, everyone.
Great job, mate.
And we can use this tire again because it's not too worn out. Saves us a lot of trouble, honestly.
And for Lando.
Gets us a single point. That point was crucial, to be honest. But time.
The excitement is building. There's electricity in the air. But there's no surprise in that. It's race day.
Baku has been the scene.
No. Baku. And for now, we're doing very well with what we're trying to achieve. We'll go medium hard, or no, we'll go medium soft. Gotta go medium softs. I mean, why wouldn't we go medium softs?
Final checks have been carried out.
But
Here
let's
we
get
go
into it.
with the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Okay, maximum attack. That. Maximum attack. That.
Oscar, is everything okay?
All okay.
And here we've got a yellow flag.
Okay. Alright. Piastri has a penalty, but that's okay because we'll use that. We'll get rid of it in the pit stops, so that's okay. Thank God we can. We have that. We have that run. We have that playing. Playing? Wow. We have that the ability to deal with that. In the meantime, Lando Norris is trying to make up the positions he lost to Albon and Gasly, and is struggling. And he leaves Gasly a little bit behind. That's great to see. Perfect. Come on, Lando. Close the gap to the Mercs. 0.8. As he's trying to close it in. He's struggling a little. But he is closing it in. Meanwhile, I think Oscar does need to go on to the hard strategy. Alternatively, he can just literally go all the way to there and then he can go to softs. It's also possible.
There's a car in the wall. There is debris down the main straight.
Okay. Lando Norris comes out in P8 after a pit stop. Okay, it seems like we are not really catching. Our lap cars are kind of getting in the way. And now we can just go balanced to the end. Okay. 10%. 6 seconds. 5. 4. He's not really catching. 3. Ooh, wow, he's actually very much catching. 2.8. 1.9 seconds behind Russell. And pulls a second on him. Is he actually gonna catch P5? Is Lando Norris gonna finish P5? Come on, finish P5. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy.
Can use overtake.
Okay.
That is the checkered flag.
P6 ahead of an Aston Martin.
Alright, nice job. Good job, everyone.
That's some massive points.
Well done.
Oscar Piastri is getting close, but he's not
The
yet there.
McLaren driver put in a great performance.
Yeah, it's a very great performance. He's now in 9th place, and we're in 5th. Now, this is where the charge begins. We need to leave Alpine in the dust, catch Aston Martin, and potentially catch Mercedes. If we can finish in P5 or 4, we are happy. That's basically our main goal, is to finish ahead of Alpine and in P5. That's basically our goal. We need to get to this spot. We've gotten this far. We need to keep this progress going. We still get some six points. It's not bad. Holding on just to 3rd place. We want to be in the top 3, I think. Now, we need to accept that we're probably not going to get there. Pardon me. It was not on purpose. Even though it was, who really cares? 1.6 mil! Oh my god! Beautiful stuff! Front wing, replace part. We're gonna manufacture one front wing. 225. Cornering for Lando Norris has gone from 89 to 91. Jesus, okay. And for overtaking, Oscar Piastri has gone from 73 to 75. Oscar Piastri is making a lot of progress, yes. So we're gonna keep him on this. We're gonna try to get that to 80, overtaking, and then that's gonna... You know what? No, we're gonna focus on pits up time. They're well rested. They will be tired at the end of it, but that's okay. Okay, let's put this chassis on both cars. We'll put the rear wing suspension on both cars now as well. Oh my god! Apparently, we're the second best car in low speed now. Okay. That's not something I expected to see. Okay. So next 3 days, we're gonna get our next 3 major upgrades: underfloor, front wing, and side pods. Just that gets us started, kind of. Get the Q3 with 1 driver, and that's finish 14th or above with 1 driver. We're gonna go with that. Time for Miami. Don't think I've ever done 5 races in a row. So if you like it so far, please do hit the follow button or like button.
Once again, we
or
touch
subscribe.
down in Miami as F1 returns to the Magic City.
And meanwhile, let's now this is not a sprint weekend. There's gonna be rain for the race, so we can basically just get rid of this whole entire, all our dry tires, kind of, for the most part. We really can. 15.7, 59. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Oh my lord, what is this setup? What? Okay, oh my god, sometimes you have those setups where you're just like, what? How does that even work? Okay. Very confused with this setup, and think rightly so. Yeah, you're not even gonna touch it yet. Okay. Okay. There we go. I am the GOAT. No, just kidding. 91 and 100% satisfaction. That's it's about as good as it's gonna get. Yep, that's about as good as it's gonna get.
Qualifying. Let's find out.
It's raining in qualifying. Oh boy. And the first set of gearboxes going in right here, right now, for both drivers for this particular round. And we're doing intermediates for the first, which would mean we need to do 2 runs. And let's go into qualifying. An intermediate run is what it's showing, but it's going to get dry pretty soon.
Okay, Oscar, so the track will go green now.
It's gonna get drier near the end, so we're not even gonna bother running here. We're not gonna bother. Just not gonna bother. I mean, the weather is going down, but it's...
Oscar, radio check.
Yep, radio check.
All loud and clear.
No more rain in pit lane. No more rain in pit lane.
Yep.
It's the checkered flag.
Let's go! And that's how you cheese the system. Both drivers into Q2. People we've lost along the way. George Russell in the Mercedes. Lance Stroll in the Aston Martin. And Max Verstappen made it through quite comfortably, but that was too close for comfort for him. He could have been out. Now, we're gonna do another 2 runs, as we do recently. But that was a very good run.
Sessions should be starting now.
We're gonna send them out right away, because this Rain is looking like it's coming back very soon.
Little bit of rain.
Okay, understood. Lando, you are currently P6.
No. Okay. Oscar didn't make it through. That is very sad, but it is what it is. There's not going to be any improvements. I'm sorry, but there's just too much rain for it to be any improvement, so... And there's a red flag. Who was it? The AlphaTauri from Nick de Vries. He's done. He's out. He's gone. It's unfortunate for yeah, it's just a little bit too much rain for there to be any possibility for an improvement. Might as well save some tires, kind of, for the race. It's unfortunate for Oscar, but it is what it is, and we now get... Now, let's get into it. And what are the track details like? They're not gonna get any better, so.
Track should be green.
So Atlanta just needs to set a lap time. We had a purple sector too. Is it gonna be a front row? It is gonna be a front row for Lando Norris. And McLaren has arrived in 5 races. That's how long it took us to have at least one driver arrive. Now, Oscar just needs to improve. That's basically what he needs to do. He just needs to improve because the car does have the pace if you just push it hard enough. Out qualifying both Red Bulls, both Ferraris, both Mercedes, but that was not even hard because one of the Mercedes was out in Q1. Yuki Tsunoda made it into Q3, by the way. I mean, that's wild. That's wild. But starting on the front row, we can basically do anything we want at this point. Use one set of tires. It's starting dry, but it's gonna rain. It's gonna rain pretty quickly, so might as well. I mean, if it's gonna rain, just gonna trash this tire. It's gonna be intermediates mostly, I think. I think we're gonna split this into 2. Yeah, I think this is the right way to go here. We're gonna use the fuel. We're just gonna just dump the fuel.
57 laps await our competitors here in
I
Miami.
mean, look at that.
So may the best driver
Seeing
win.
the Mclaren
Now
out
I
in the
wonder,
front.
will things be going Lando Norris's way in this race?
It's a P2 start for them, an excellent opportunity, and no doubt they'll be looking to grab it with both hands.
Absolutely. We are
And
gonna be
this is
doing,
it, the Miami Grand Prix.
trying our best.
It's lights out and away we go.
Now, we are gonna try to mitigate damages. Yeah, fuck, screw that. Screw the fact that we need to save tires. Screw that. Just burn them.
We don't want to overcook the tyres.
Yeah, confirm.
Rain is expected.
Confirm.
Okay. Ignore that. Okay, now we need to be very, very specific as to how we deal with this. We need to stay with... Come on.
It's raining.
Okay, understood.
Okay, Piastri, you are absolutely gonna pit. Because you're gonna make it... You're gonna be in the pits, and it's just gonna get worse and worse and worse. And you're gonna pit the next lap. Now, Oscar might have gotten shafted, and if he doesn't get anywhere close here, it's because of me. Okay, he's back into P12, but there are a lot of drivers up front that still need pit. Okay, Piastri's only gonna get better in his tires, in terms of tires, so okay, is Lando Norris catching Hamilton? No, he's not. I mean, kinda. He's slightly catching Hamilton. About a 1/10.5 per lap. That's pretty good. Could be better, but it's not amazing. Meanwhile, Piastri is very much catching De Vries. Yeah, Lando is catching Hamilton, but not at the rate that Piastri's catching De Vries, basically. Okay. Just burn the fuel. You know, why not? Just dump it all. Okay, Piastri stopped catching. He's now kinda holding. Okay, 10%. That's gonna start paying dividends now, I think. 10% advantage in terms of tires. Yeah, it's kind of, but not enough. Not nearly as much as we would like. Okay, P6 is probably the best result we could get. And P12 with Piastri is the best result we could probably get. Okay, Piastri now needs to make the move for 2012 because Norris has made up positions, so Norris is fine. Norris is P6. That's basically covered.
Alonso has done it! Fernando Alonso is today's Grand Prix winner.
Piastri almost ran out of fuel on the line, but Piastri didn't make it. Didn't make it. Unfortunate.
What a remarkable drive.
Yeah, remarkable. Tough to say that, because you did lose 4 positions. Not exactly a run that you expect from someone who started P2 on the grid, but it's good enough. It's good enough. We did make up some more points on Alpine. Not as much as we would like. We did make some positions, did get a few more points in the fastest pit stop rankings, but not enough. Losing out to Aston Martin in P3. It's unfortunate. Points are points. 6, it's not bad. It's doable. Absolutely something we can work with. Okay, time to manufacture some slide pods and front wing. This would mean that we get it in for, what is it, Imola? Yeah, for one driver. So Lando will have a car that is 2 mil. Keeping above 20 mil. Okay. Side pod is something he will have, but not anything else. Okay. Front wing is on. Side pod goes on to Lando Norris's car. And I believe the rest are going to be on every car. Yeah. So car analysis time. That's pretty good. I like that. I like that a lot. And we go to manufacture, underfloor. We put 6 million in, we get it in for tomorrow. That keeps us above 15 million. Yeah. So why not? Warehouse, underfloor. Go to gearbox, car analysis, R2, and that makes us the best car in high speed. Oh wow, we're making massive progress here. Okay. Time to do a rear wing, right? Because so suspension and rear wing are the ones that we're not on spec 3 with. Let's do suspension. I mean, suspension is absolutely terrible, actually. It's a slight improvement. And I think I'll just put 3 guys on it. Put 1 mil in. And we'll probably do rear wing. There we go. And we'll just accept that that's what it is. And we'll research front wing. And we'll literally just put these up and these down. And just use the 45 days. I think we're okay with that. What that will do is it will make it so that our research comes in on time. We'll do an extra day here, but we'll put in an extra 2 there. So that'll also come in around the time that the rear wing comes in. I think that's the best way to go here. I'm very curious to see how terribly we have done the medium speed here. Somehow we've just absolutely shafted ourselves in terms of medium speed. I mean, having the 3rd best car there, but it's in high speed is pretty good. But our top speed does not reflect any of that, honestly. Anyway, I think after 5 rounds, I think that's where we should start. I think that's where we should start. I think that's where we should leave it for the next stream, whenever I decide that's supposed to be. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you all. And check out the YouTube, like, subscribe, and all the good stuff, while I kind of check through all this stuff on my own.